Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Brandon Nimmo.
Coming up on 100 RBIs, which is really exciting for everybody to see a guy get to that number. I mean, this is a guy that's able to slow the game down. You see him at times step out, take a deep breath when he's got runners on base. Just seems to be able to lock in, really have a good focus, and drive in those runs in big spots.
Juan Soto in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, base is empty. And that's outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In there at the knees. And it's 2-1 now.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Juan Soto goes deep. His 44th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So one out, nobody on. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Popped up. Hawley on the move. Brings it in. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And that's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Clay Holmes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
0-1. That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's to third. Baden. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. In there for strike 1. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, top of the second, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Perez back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Brett Baty up now for the Mets. That clips the corner. And a foul ball. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Francisco Alvarez.
2 down, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one not close, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Ramirez on the move to the alley. Hauls it in to end the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Liam Hicks. That one pulled foul. And there's a foul ball. Next one
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. That one fouled off. Holmes ready to fire now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conine.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Toss to Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, on to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got him looking. One away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add on. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Soto in his 7th season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball 3.
Outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Not close with that one. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Upstairs. Pete Alonso waiting to hit for the Mets. And down on strikes. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Troy Johnston. First pitch, and he just misses. Check swing, called strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. On to the 4th. Here's Pete Alonso. This to 3rd, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Ramirez sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's one away. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marcy sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1.
Brett Beatty.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Slice the other way and foul.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses. Ball 2. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand grab over to first. Pretty nice play there. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Liam Hicks, on the ground to the left. And that's just foul. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Miami, leading off, Cedric Mullins. Perez back to work. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Lindor in now, takes ball one off the plate. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Marcy moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Foul ball there. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man on second, two down. Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So two down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
1 ball.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. George Soriano appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Junk also getting ready. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock, and Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with two away. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The lefty, the 1-0. Nice grab. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up left side. And that drops foul. Fly ball down the line. Soto going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conant. First pitch just misses.
That's outside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Troy Johnston, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And he pumps it a strike. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jeff McNeil. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Weathers fires. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Miami's bullpen with some action. George Soriano getting loose out there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Beatty jumps out of the way of ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side, Edwards slings to first in time. So now here's the DH, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez, 23 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, McNeil throws to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Nimmo makes the grab, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. To the right side. On to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That's in for a strike. Just missed.
Ball one.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Marcy settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez.
Thumbs up.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Marlins down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Tough to
strikes,
take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Marlins down quietly. They're down 4-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. George Soriano. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now it's Juan Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. No, inside.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Line drive. Marcy hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Otto Lopez. Holmes back to work.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So up next, Griffin Conine. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving.
Alonso, good feed. That's 1.
Out.
Back to first, not in time. At the plate, Troy Johnston. And that's in there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That's inside. Ball 1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Paulie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That's a ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. 1 run is in. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And first offering is fouled off. Soriano, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Down the line, and that's a foul ball. And
that's
ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He circles the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. George Soriano departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Marlins, Michael Peterson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the 9th. And now Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Marcy snags it for the 2nd out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Francisco Lindor, and first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Torrens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. On a line, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now that right field,
Juan Soto now, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
First pitch misses.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 2-1. Oh, look at the stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Helsley.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Marcy stands in now and watches strike one. That one drifts inside. This one popped up. Beatty under it. And out number one on the grab.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nimmo under it. Hauls it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Slow roller to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.